So we've already established connection economy business. We've done the thinking. We know our niche. Found our little spot. We've built the irresistible offer, which is the so-called Bicep Coding Purple Cow. But how do we run with it and go to the market with that offer? How do we approach that? How we get some initial traction?
So the starting premise, as I've previously mentioned, is to understand your customer. And I was able to ultimately understand my customer by having gone through an immigration experience myself, so that allowed me to know what I was selling. The big sort of aha moment that occurred for me in the past, before I'd started the Hong Kong Visa Centre, in the same way as I read Purple Cow in 2003. In 2006, just to complement my thinking about this, even though at the time I wasn't in a position to act on any of it, I took my family on a Disney cruise and went to the Caribbean, out of Fort Lauderdale, for I think it was 4 nights, 5 days, something like that. And I don't know if have you ever been on a Disney cruise? Well, if you've gone on a Disney cruise, you get the experience that they deliver at the parks, which is the Disney Magic. So with Disney Magic, when you're in the parks, you get a certain experience, and that experience is slightly sort of contained by the reality that you're in the real world. So if you get on a Disney ride and it's outdoors and you're at the top of the ride and you look, from Hong Kong you can see Hong Kong Island, right? So you know that you're not actually in that little piece of magic that is Disney. But they do an amazing job in sort of, projecting you into another world. Now imagine that experience locked away on a boat for 4 days, where your every move is stage managed, where all the people that work on that boat, irrespective of the function that they perform, they are part of the cast, and they've been taught to treat every exchange with a customer as a scenario that can be managed, so that the outcomes are always predictable and they're always in favour of the customer, so the customer is having an experience that is second to none, and that's the Disney Magic properly applied. So when I came off that boat after all that time, I was like walking on air. But more importantly, it made me realise that if I could sort of attain that sort of experience as far as I could within my niche of delivering Hong Kong immigration solutions, then that was something to aspire to. So the Disney cruise, built on what I learned about Purple Cow, made me understand that I needed to deliver in the service proposition and the way that the material was put in front of people. I needed to deliver an experience that was going to be walking on air, frictionless, seamless, and that's the highest possible touchstone that you can aspire to when you're looking for true market alignment.